Hello, beautiful people. Jamil here. Welcome to the Binge Thinker Christmas edition. Also, a throwback edition. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you all. Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa. What else? I don't know. There's plenty of things to be celebrating. I hope you're having fun with your family and your loved ones. Just wanted to come to this episode. It is Christmas. I did want to go back to an episode that I had shot and hadn't released in middle of September, where I was in New York for a couple of days as part of one of my trips overseas, as part of my Perfect 10 Cisco sales wins. So I thought it'd be useful to catch you guys up about what was going on. And I had such a great moment of clarity in New York, going back to what I think is one of my spiritual homes. I've been there in 13 years, and to feel that energy again for something that I'd coveted for so long was really, really good. And, you know, I was basking in the moment of enjoying being Club Cisco and Top 1%, and all of this aspirational work that I've done around Tech Sales Academy was really starting to come together and fruition at this moment. So I wanted to document it. And I always knew I was going to come back to the podcast, but I just could not get myself consistently working on it because I had so many things going on at once. But we're here, we're back. I just thought I'd backtrack a little bit. I'll keep catching you up on the podcast about developments. We are moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, which is fantastic, but exhausting. Hence why I'm working on Christmas Day for you good people. So just wanted to say Merry Christmas, give you some context around this older episode. This is me in New York City. I'm sitting on a rock in the middle of Central Park, taking in the sun, enjoying my last few moments in New York before I make the long trek home. And from then on, I'll catch you up from later episodes. But thank you very much for your time and attention, bingers. Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourselves. Can't wait to fucking kick off 2024 with you. And enjoy. Enjoy this episode. And I'll see you next week. Ciao for now.
Hello and welcome to the Binge Thinker, New York edition. New York Central Park edition. My name is Jamil Raymond. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. As always, it's been a minute, folks. I've been away for a few weeks. I have been busy recovering, restoring. There's a whole fresh new chapter exploding in life. Right now, I'm at the end of my 3.5 week trip out and about across Las Vegas, Japan, and North Carolina. And then I thought, why the fuck not? Let me just slip in some good old-fashioned New York City while I'm here as well, which has been one of the best decisions I've made in a very long time. And I've made a lot of very good decisions in recent times, as you guys may have been aware. But man, it's good to be back in New York City again. It's been 13 years since I was last here. I came here when I was 20. Always loved New York. Always felt like the place to be. Being a 90s kid, having a lot of different influences from TV and culture and media. I'm just taking a sec to wander around. There's lots of kids around. I'm literally, got distracted. I'm literally in the middle of Central Park at the moment. And you can just hear kids run around, laughing, having fun. There's a lot of bustle. It's a Sunday afternoon here. It's a beautiful day. Low 20s. Singlet weather, if you're watching the video. Of course, sun's out, guns out, baby. You know how it is. Put on a few happy kilos whilst I've been traveling. Probably about, 3. But that's fine. I've been living, enjoying life, enjoying food, enjoying the simple things of life, some pleasures, living la dolce vita, the slow, unhurried life, eating beautiful food from Japan, not so beautiful food from America. Although I've had some quality meals here in New York as well, definitely over the last few days. But getting back to where I've been, New York was always a dream, a life dream to live here. And I kind of let go of that dream for a bit because I was like, do I really want to live in the city? I do want some more space, and I do want to live a less, city-based lifestyle, a little less disconnected, a little more disconnected from the hubbub. But I tell you what, being back here after so long and just being able to walk around New York, just feel aimless, but in a great way, just, sort of letting the energy take me in. There is a particular energy to this town which feels amazing. It's a melting pot. People aspire to be here. They bring their best selves. People are much more well dressed here. They want to show off and be part of the New York lifestyle. The women here are fucking gorgeous. Jesus Christ, thank God I've been wearing sunglasses most of the time here. And the good thing is I stick out here as a bit of a character with my wild hair, guns out. I certainly plan on putting out a vibe, which I think a few ladies here are going, what's this guy about? Which is good. What I want to put out, right? Better than being some dweeb that nobody looks at. But yeah, being in New York, man, it's been rejuvenating, invigorating. The first day I got here was on the Friday a couple of days ago. I've only been in New York basically like 48 hours, just around. Two and a half days. Not even, but just taking in the city for everything I love. A great walking city, going to see comedy both nights. Just walking around the streets, going to East Village, which is where the home base was for one of my biggest influences, Jeff Buckley. A musical and creative influence of mine, one of my first major ones. So it was just good to, be in the space where people aspire to, they want to express themselves and be fully realized in a town like this, and which is, absolutely my vibe. I got here on the Friday afternoon and had a meeting to take for work at Cisco. Got some great news for you guys, which I will reveal in a sec, but I took a work meeting for the Tech Sales Academy. Took that from Pen 1, which is the Cisco office here in New York. Beautiful building right next to Penn Station. Modern, sleek, very nice. But then, after that, weed is now legal, recreational here in New York. So I found myself a dispensary once the job was done, once I got my work sorted. Time to play, time to have a little bit of fun. And I picked myself up, some stuff, sat down in Union Square, and just lit up and just enjoyed the fact that I could be free and unhurried and in a great place to where I was 13 years ago when I came here, and I wasn't barely allowed to get into venues, didn't really know myself, didn't really have the budget to have a comfortable, I had fun, but I'm at a point in my life now where I can afford anything I want and be comfortable and not have to worry about the price. And just those little things, right? Those freedoms that you've got really contribute to the way that you can get around town, how you experience life. And to feel, like I could easily live here and be fine with it and survive. It's invigorating, man. And it sort of rekindled the dream to live here for a bit. I don't know if it will be for a full year, like I originally aspired to. Maybe it's 6 months. The idea is to split my time between Austin and New York, which is the next big move. I never lost sight of Austin. That is definitely the first place I will settle down in, depending on how the Tech Sales Academy goes. And then probably split my time between Austin and New York if I want a bit of, creative freedom, if I want to live the lifestyle here. It's only, 4 hours away by plane. And I can be, amongst the source, a major creative source for me. And just dip from that well whenever I feel like it. Or fucking, sky's the limit. The sky's the fucking limit when it comes to what I'm doing here. Running my own business. Building a digital empire that enables my time and resource freedom wherever I want. That's the mission. So a bit of great news for you all. I actually did win Club Cisco when I got here on the 27th. So I am in the top 1% of global sellers for Cisco in my first year. And it's fucking pretty crazy to say that. I wonder if you heard that. I farted. Sorry, that was the coffee going through me. I made it to the top 1%. I made it to Club Cisco. I am in the top 1%, in the top 200 of sellers, in a company of 20,000 sellers all over the world, market value of somewhere in this realm of $57 billion. And I got to the pinnacle of what this organization can offer in my first year. And ironically, this is my 5th trip overseas in the last 12 months. through this company. All expenses paid for. Like, it's insane. It's insane. I can't tell how much it means to other people. It means a lot more to other people than myself because I haven't coveted it for a long time. It was something to aspire to. But, you know, there are people that have been in this business 20, 30 years that have never even gotten close. And you're like, you know, to the people that have been here a while and let them know what's going on, they go, holy shit, what are you doing, mate? And I said, I just keep doing what I do. But, yeah, that was amazing. I certainly got a lot of clout and have become a minor celebrity in my part of Cisco. A lot of people, a lot of leaders know who I am, and more people are going to find out who I am when I get to spend a week in Hawaii with the president of Cisco, Chuck, and the CCO, Chief Customer Officer, Chief Partner Officer, Jeff Sharretts, and all these big wigs from Cisco. I'll be rubbing shoulders with them, hopefully positioning the Tech Sales Academy to them and going, hey, you guys want to earn some double-digit growth? That's your strategic imperative? I can make anyone in your business 10% better as a salesperson. How about that, motherfuckers? Yeah, man. Getting to the 1%, getting to Club Cisco, and that's the important thing, saying that I'm in the top 1% has enabled so much perspective and so much ability to market on my course and for Tech Sales Academy. And, you know, I can only be grateful to God for the path that's been set in front of me to achieve what I have, for the wins along the way, to just now, after I come back from this trip, I'm about 3 or 4 hours away from a long way home, from New York to Auckland and Auckland to Melbourne, getting back home, getting into my habits, and just locking the fuck in and building this course and selling it. Because, you know, the top 1% thing, the Club Cisco, just cemented to me, in my will, in my perspective, that this is where I'm meant to be. I mean, the fact that I've absolutely clocked the Cisco game in 12 months of being here, which expands into the tech sales game, because it doesn't matter what I sell. It's the solution that matters. It's just all about what people think suits them. We don't truly know what is the best solution. It's whatever works for people. So really, I've clocked this game. I've clocked the tech sales game. And that might sound arrogant, but I think that's a claim I'm willing to stake. I've been doing this now 10 years, haven't missed an annual quota in my life. 25 top sales awards, top 1% in sales and leadership at 2 different tech companies that are worth billions of dollars. I've got it. I've got this game sorted out. One of the most high value skills in in the highest value industry that we have, which is technology. So if I get this right, I nail this course, teach people the way, my way, teach them the operating systems that I've got, the years of work and effort are going to culminate into something fucking huge. And I believe that in my core. So it's like, I come here, I enjoy the moment. It's so good to come to New York and get some inspiration about opening and vastly expanding what life could look like for me over the next 12, 18, 24 months. The next step, once I get this sales game and this course to a level where I'm satisfied with the sales and I've got money in the bank, I'm coming to America, man. After when I smoked that joint at Union Square Park or whatever it was on Friday, I just sat there and I just took it in. I just took all of the park in. There's just this calamity of people, but you know, there's so many different. It's the new world, man. It's like something about this place draws everyone to it. They're exploring it. They're a part of the city. They feel the vibe of it. So do I. And it kind of just felt like home again. It felt like I was in a home. And now that, you know, I have this opportunity to create a global business that can be done from anywhere, there was just this layer this layer of doubt, of not judgment, but just limitation that was peeled away, really peeled away by that moment, just taking it in and seeing the world and seeing all the opportunities and the different people that are here at once. And you can hear the cops behind me. Yeah, it's just a beautiful mess, this place, and I want to be a part of it. I don't know how long for, but I want to say that I lived in New York. I gotta tick that box and make that dream. What's going on? There's a bunch of cyclists back there with the cops. Bunch of street kids that are riding around Central Park. It's a great day for it. They got some mad tricks going on, like a bunch of street kids, but good on them, having fun. Anyway, yeah, there was just this realization that I could be here. Why couldn't I be here? If I've got the money to support myself, I'm not tied to anything. All my stuff at home is just stuff. Yeah, I've created this journey to pursue my personal freedom. So why wouldn't I go out and, at least for a little while, pursue those dreams and get out into the world instead of being in the safe, boring nest that is Australia? I mean, Australia's a great place, but it does not foster ambition, and it can't foster my ambition, no matter how kind of shitty the rest of the world is, or New York, not the rest of the world, how shitty America seems to be. It feels like it's the end of the empire. I could still carve a little bit of home out of here for a bit. I could still carve out some time in Austin and Texas, and New York, and then when shit gets a little bit too crazy, keep that very useful Australian passport and get the fuck out of Dodge once shit crumbles. Yeah, there's just one of the big takeaways from this trip is the quantum shift in my life journey, where I think it needs to be and what's possible, right? Could just be some, little migrant kid from Australia that could, eke a life out for himself in some of the creative and technical hubs of the world, which is New York, Austin, just America in general. It still is the land of opportunity, this place. It really is. I mean, you have to fight the rampant capitalism, that's for sure. Everything in America feels like it's just here to take your dollars. And that's frustrating to face into, right? Like having to tip everyone and knowing that people aren't getting a minimum wage, and just the fucking basics of the things that we take for granted in Australia, like good roads and good education. Just the basics, right? Everything. This is pure capitalism. And you can't hate it because it is one of the most effective systems, but there's just the perspective around capitalism. The greed. You can feel people are aspiring here, but then you also feel the shadow of making a quick buck and getting rich quick, and the materialism that sort of exists. But don't get me wrong, there is a shift in that perspective. People are waking up to how fucked things are here. And, they're sort of hoping and praying for a better solution, for something to change, for things to slow down and get better. But they feel powerless, right? That's the vibe. People feel powerless more than ever. Fortunately, I don't. I feel pretty fucking powerful. I can block out most of the world and just sit in my own little bubble of getting shit done and serving the people that I need to. And then, once I pop my head up again and try and enjoy the world for the next iteration of what I'm doing here, it'll look vastly different. It'll look vastly, vastly different. My world will have changed completely. And my world will change completely over the next 12 months. It's good. I mean, it feels like there's going to be some exit turbulence. Gravity pulls strongest just if we're about to breach through it. So you've just got to, prepare yourself, sit still, focus on the highest ideals, try and operate from a place of unconditional love and consciousness and serving others. And just like I have been, as much as I can, being grateful to God, operating as in my inner king, channeling and creating my own empire, but understand that I am a pious man under God and not beyond their creation and their capabilities for me and their journey for me. You've just got to keep serving the people and great things will happen. So yeah, it's been a rejuvenating journey. I, have reached the pinnacle of this business. Will I repeat it? God, no. I don't think I've got 12 months left in this business. I've got a bunch of cash coming over the next couple of months that covers my savings. So let me take a backward step here. So during this time off that I've had from you guys, I've formulated my exit strategy. What boxes do I need to tick that I can quit Cisco full time, or quit Cisco and work on the business full time? And the answer is have 80K in the bank, in cash, in assets, to support me financially for a year as a freedom fund. So I can, that's 80K. That's about, what's that? It's about 13 months, 14 months out of pocket expenses to live a comfortable lifestyle, mind you, in my back pocket. And then a run rate of about 10K a month for 3 months. And that's what I need to get. Those are the boxes I need to tick before I can go, all right, I'm out of here. And then you know what? It's like less than that. That run rate thing I'm a bit questionable about as well. If I get a couple of good months under my belt, 3 months is not that long. I guess I'm just feeling a bit impatient. But I'm like, I know I can scale this thing to fucking 10, 20 grand a month easy. Just getting, I know I can do that pretty fucking easy. I think it'll take me 6 months, but again, that could be just me being, naive. I don't know. I really don't know. But I have invested into more systems whilst I've been away. A couple of days after I got the top 1% prize, or the Club Cisco prize, I spent another like $7,000 on something called Founder OS, Founder Open Source, a great online course made by Matt Gray, who hopefully I'll have on this podcast one day. That'd be fun. He is a founder, and he's created an online course to help founders build and scale their business, which is perfect for me. Actually, one of the nice things that I heard whilst I was speaking to his team about getting this course is he thinks I'm a little bit too advanced for the basics, and I'm actually closer to dealing with these solopreneurs, this upper echelon of Matt Grays and Justin Welch's and Dan Coe's, the pinnacles of these solopreneurs that are getting some massive traction on the internet. I think I'm closer to them than I think, which is encouraging, all right? And, I've been listening and taking in those systems, and, I am a dedicated, driven individual, and I'm happy to learn from others. So maybe I'm closer than the upper echelon than I think. Who knows? We'll find out. So there's so many exciting things on the horizon now that I got to this 1%. The funnel's built, the website's built, content almost ready to go. I've just got to go home, knuckle down, and just fucking take a deep breath in and dive into the work. Dive into creating a fantastic quality course filled with everything that people should know about mastering tech sales. Everything I know. I have been in this feedback phase of trying to get insights from people about what I think is valuable for the course, and I'll listen to their feedback, but at the very least I've got to fully publish everything that I believe in, for better or for worse, in this course, and just give the people what they want. Just deliver on that value, deliver on that promise. I can't control whether they take it in or not, or how effectively they take this information in. Nobody can. But I can do my part, and I can, manage my own integrity and control what I can by just being earnestly invested in creating the best course possible to educate the next generation of technologists and help them create their own 6-7 figure careers in technology sales and create a great lifestyle and living for themselves. I mean, that's a pretty fucking noble cause. I'm teaching people how to make more money, but I want to do it in a way that's authentic and true to themselves, so they can go to bed at night like I do with peace of mind, know that they're just serving the people the best way they can and working the systems to make that happen. So yeah, that's the mission, man. That's the mission now. Is, this time last month, I don't even know what day is, 17th, I was still dragging my feet in just recovering from burnout, just getting by day, just sitting there doing sweet fuck all, playing some COD, stopping work at 6, just taking a fucking break. A break that I fully deserved, but again, that unrepenting drive for more, which we'll talk about in another ep. We'll talk about that in the coming weeks. I've had a lot of realizations, a lot of growth between episodes, which I'll catch you guys up on. I will bring this podcast back, and it'll go to a diary again. I might do those final couple episodes on the course for free. But guys, if you've been not paying attention to that course, you guys are fucking missing out, because literally that is the brain dump of someone in the top 1% globally, right? You are hearing from a fucking expert completely for free how to sell tech, how to be, create value in an industry that is based on creating value and efficiency. That's an infinite cycle of growth that you can put yourself into if you chose to in life. So, you're welcome. Aren't you glad that you're here, folks? Aren't you glad that you bumped into me however you did, in your weird and wonderful ways, however the universe works? I'm certainly glad you're here, that's for sure. Oop. Sorry, I just fumbled my mic a little bit there. But yeah, I just wanted to catch you up, guys. I just wanted to let you know where I'm at. This is also a bit of a diary entry for me, similar to what Amsterdam and Thailand were as well. It's a nice way to keep track of the journey, of the struggle, right? Because I'll look back on this one day and be like, holy shit, I was a vastly different person. Maybe I can see the glimmers of what I become next in the next iteration of who I become. I turned 33 during this trip on the 28th of August, and I spent my 33rd birthday walking up onto a stage for Club Cisco, being recognized as the top 1% salesperson, or top 1% in sales in a global company. My 33rd birthday. What's even more fucked is that this Hawaii trip, this Club Cisco trip, will be 4 years to the day since I had that epiphany of, hey man, you gotta get your fucking shit together. You blamed other people. You did not take responsibility for yourself. You've got to get your shit together. You broke up with your partner. It's just you. There are no excuses in life. You've got to build. You've got to go. And now, here I am, or where I will be, 4 years later, on the beautiful beaches of Hawaii, showing my mum, hey mum, we fucking made it. Like, relax. Take it easy. I'm in control of things. This is what your boy can provide. He can provide you, an all expense paid business class trip onto one of the most beautiful places in the world, where you'll get pampered for a week and just experience, the high life, even for just a minute. That is what your son is capable of producing. All the struggle, all the effort, all the pain. Hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's been worth it in this moment. And that your son is looking out for you. And, great things are coming. Great things are coming. That's a beautiful feeling, man. This has been a wonderfully humbling experience. I have to stay humble because I know that I've been gifted this by God. And the harder that I work towards the highest ideal, keeping that vibration high, building from abundance, great things will happen to me. Great things will happen for me. And the path will keep unwinding itself as I move along. You know, I really feel like I've hit the stream, right, of whatever it is I'm meant to be doing. Just by listening to that gut, doubling down on it, just keep going every single day. It's amazing. Now here I am, grounded and connected to the earth in one of the places in the world that I've always aspired to be in. Had a great time, did what I loved, got to just be a part of it again. And, you know, why couldn't this be my life all day, every day? Maybe not forever, but at least for a little while. I've worked this fucking hard. I am in the 1%. That's been the big thing now. Everyone says they hate the 1%, but they secretly aspire to be part of it. They want to know what the haves don't have, because they feel like a have not. And that have is systems and skills. Man, it's really all it is. Just building yourself up and exposing yourself to danger, to challenge, to experience, and to be disciplined. The formula to life is out there. It's in the world. It doesn't elude you. You're just often unprepared to accept that truth and dig the fuck in and get the fucking work done. That's really a big part of it. So you've got to wake the fuck up, find what drives you inside, and just be humble enough to take a long path to get there, man. Looking back, my solo journey, or this solo company business journey that I've been on, is basically on 2 years now. 2 years of struggle, ideas getting off the ground, plenty of mistakes made, thousands of dollars spent, a lot of it for nothing. Gotten close to broke, even though I'm in a great position. I've lived through the struggle. And here I am 2 years later, still going, the only way is up, baby. I'm not downtrodden in the slightest. And that's a miraculous place to be. That's a real fucking miracle to be in. So now I've just got to, go home, build. I've got a couple of hours left here in this beautiful city. Gonna enjoy it, just take it in. I wanted to make sure that I sat down here in Central Park, connected to the earth, just to share and take a moment to appreciate how good things have been. And then, from now on, I'll be taking you on the journey of what it takes to build, what it takes to grow and scale, and take you on the entrepreneurial journey. It's going to be fun. I know I've taken you through lots of twists and turns, but hey, that's my life, man. That's my life. Hopefully it provides you some sort of blueprint or some examples of the mess, man. It's a fucking mess. I'm in 1,000 different directions, but you find your way through that process. So I do think, earnestly, I've just got to go out and build and execute and just keep going. And I am 6 to 12 months away from freedom. That's pretty fucking cool. It's going to be some challenges, and I've got to, really knuckle down. Though I won't get to this next level without a shitload of tests in the way. But I know that I'm going to be tested. So that's fine. I've got the cheat sheets to life. I've got the notes along the way. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Anyway, that's it for this week, folks. Hope you've been keeping well. I'm not sure when I release this, maybe the week after or something like that. You won't know. You'll just know that I've been in New York City. But again, quick plug, techsales.academy. Pre-sale starts on the pre-launch. Technically is up now, but I'll be marketing the fuck out of this thing from early October in a couple of weeks' time. Follow me on LinkedIn, all the socials. You won't be able to ignore me pretty soon. If you know me, you won't be able to ignore me. I've got something here that's worth sharing and is going to be extremely valuable to the people that fuck with it. And I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. That's me. Yeah, Text Us Academy. At Jamil J. Raymond on all the socials. Don't be a stranger. Hit me up in the DM. Send me an email. It's always good to connect with you folks, especially the loyal ones that have been here for, 2 seasons, lots of ons and offs. But again, hey, that's life, man. Yeah, that's life. All right. Thank you for your time and attention. As always, bingers. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.